feeling like the world's gone off the rails lately, you're not alone. Now, I'm Darius, and this is Navigating Through Life with God. And if you've ever felt stuck or overwhelmed by what's happening around you, you're in the right place. Now, every time we scroll or turn on the news, it's something else, right? I mean, prices going up, another storm or division, another headline that just drains you. And after a while, it starts messing with your peace. I mean, you start feeling anxious, angry, even hopeless. And that's exactly where the enemy wants us. So consumed by the chaos, right, that we forget where our helps come from. So focused on what's going wrong that we lose sight of the one who's always been there, that has always been steady in our lives. And it's easy to start looking to people or politics or even our paychecks to save us. And we think if this changes, then I'll be okay. And don't get me wrong now, God can work through people, but he's not asking us to place our faith in them because people fail, systems fall apart, and opinion shifts. But God, he doesn't change. He's still God, he's still good, and he's still in control. And I get it. It's not always intentional either. Life hits you and naturally you start reaching for anything that feels solid. But spiritual forgetfulness is dangerous. You see, we forget all the ways God showed up for us before. We forget how he came through when we didn't know how we'd make it. We forget how he held us together when everything else fell apart. The moment we start believing that man has more power than God, we've already started sinking. And sometimes we act like one person's decisions can cancel God's promises, like chaos in the world somehow means God isn't working anymore. But that's a lie, and it's always been a lie. You see, what we're really seeing right now in this world is that it's searching for hope, but it's just looking in all the wrong places. Everyone has a platform. Everyone has a solution, but very few are pointing to the only answer that truly lasts. And that's why so many people feel lost. Because we're trying to meet spiritual needs with worldly advice. And if we really want peace, right? Real direction, a real future that's grounded in something solid, we've got to stop chasing man's approval and start seeking God's presence. We got to open up our Bibles more than our news app. Spend more time in prayer than in political debates. Let God's word shape our perspective and not the world. Because here's the truth. You can't expect spiritual results from worldly methods. You can't fix brokenness with things that are broken themselves. You see, if the foundation is shaky, the whole thing is going to fall apart. But if God is your foundation, you might feel the storm, but you won't be destroyed by it. So let me just say this. If you're watching everything around you fall apart and feeling discouraged, you're not alone. If you're tired, confused, even angry, it's okay to admit that, but don't let those emotions take your eyes off the one who's never left your side. Don't let what man does make you forget what God has already done. He's still working in your life. He's still moving, and he's still writing a story that ends in victory, not defeat. You see, everything around us may be shaky, but God doesn't shake. He's not surprised by the headlines. He's not intimidated by evil, and he's certainly not powerless. He's still God, and he's still good. So here's my challenge to you. Step back from the noise, turn down the fear, and lean into God's voice, because when it feels like everything's falling apart, that's your cue to hold on tighter to the one who holds it all together. Don't let fear lead you. Don't look to man to save you. Fix your eyes on the one who's never failed. It's not man, it's God, and he's still in control. Now, if this gave you something to think about, or just reminded you of who's really in control, I hope you take a second and like the video and share it with someone who might need that same reminder. And if you want more faith-based content to help you stay grounded, I'd be honored if you subscribe and walk with me on this journey, because where impossibility ends, God begins. Stay blessed.